Okay, we could be, folks. I don't know what's going on because my internet is slow because it got super windy in Los Angeles. Hi, I think we're live. Welcome to the Wide Army Spotlight. Here on GLJ Media. It's like fucking Wizard of Oz outside. I don't know what's going on out there.
Weird.
It's so weird. Like all of a sudden, the wind kicked up. It says here in LA, it's going to be windy till 5 p.m. Okay, now I'm not live.
Wait a minute.
Reload. Where am I? What's going on?
No, you're live.
I'm live. Okay, folks, we're live, I guess. Hi. I'm sorry. This is the winery. Like this all kind of this is live television, folks. Live television.
We didn't know if we were live or not.
Yeah. Hi, Samantha in the chat.
Okay, good. Okay. So I guess I'm having issues, folks. So I don't know what's going on here. Welcome to the show. There's the Winery Spotlight. Tammy's behind us celebrating her birthday. You can watch us on Bold, have a good time over there, talking about that and her birthday and stuff. So chat's out now, audio and video. I did finally get the audio out there. So we'll see if this will work. And we'll see what happens after this, because I have a show after this, which is GH, Me Spotlight with Frank. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm like, my internet's just acting really weird. So I don't know what's going on. So hopefully that will work also. And it's so loud over here. Oh my God. You guys can't hear anything, but I can hear it. It's crazy. So I don't know what's going on, kids. I'm getting thrown off. That's the wrong. Oh yeah, I'll do that one.
When you first came on, I could hear it a little bit. Could you hear it, Candice?
A little bit.
When you first came on, like the little bit of wind, I could hear it.
It's really
so basically, Amanda, we can take over the show.
You can. Like I don't know what's going on. I'm like, this is crazy. Here. Okay, so that's out. Then we'll do that later. Dition Days, of course, at 3 p.m. on Dition Days. It's my chocolate twin and his cohorts. Talking about the days of our lives, Aramed and all that. On that show, check that out. I don't watch these anymore, so I don't know what's going on. And then the Oscars after this. So they're getting ready for Oscar Sunday here in LA. Everything was blocked off in Hollywood. I saw the red carpet. It's kind of cool. I was like to see it. I actually own an Oscar, but I will pull it out later on one of my other shows. I do have an Oscar. I didn't win an Oscar. I own one. I was given one. It's from the 1940s, and I'll be posting that later. I pull it out every year. So I actually own an Oscar. I do own an Oscar. And so they tell me, well, I can't sell it. I have to bequeath it to somebody or give it back to the academies. You can't sell Oscars. So one of my prized possessions, I have it locked up somewhere, and I just pull it out once a year. I pull it out. Didn't know that, did you, Candice? You didn't know that, did you?
Yes, you told me.
Oh, okay. Folks, like I said, it's Terry Gouvea's birthday. Go on my page anywhere. You'll see I did a whole collage and check it out and wish her happy birthday today. She is a milestone birthday, so check that out. Shout out to my brother-in-law, Rick, who always helps me out with stuff. It was his birthday yesterday, and my grandson, Trenton. It's out to those folks. He's 4.
Yay.
Beyond the Gates. Folks, I know you guys are like, James, what do you think? I haven't said anything. All I said on the last show, I did mention something. I may mention one tidbit on this show, too, later. But me, Walker Ragsdale, and Tony Moore will talk about the Gates. Walker just moved to New York, so waiting for him to get settled, and then we're going to do a big shebang shaboom, which will be good. So we will be talking about that at some point. So just keep that in mind. But I do like the Gates. I do like it. I guess I do like it. I know I have folks behind the scenes on in front of the camera. So we'll talk about shut up, James. The Gates. Shut up, James. Thank you. And let's see. How you guys in the chat? Also, what do I want to say? There's something else I wanted to say too with this show.
Oh, I heard that.
1 second, kids.
Okay, well, while James is taking care of it real quick, this portion of the Soul Block on JLJ Media is brought to you by Sharpie. Just saying. And
all right.
It's Sharpie. Yup. It comes in all different colors, folks. And again, Bic. Look at that. I just have it everywhere. So Sharpie and Bic, You know what to do.
Love you guys. Love the
Yes,
highlighting.
yes. Because sometimes
Um,
when you're writing and you have to like make sure it's outlined. So why not have a Sharpie nearby?
True. So let me get this straight. Before we start, let me just get this straight. You are unhappy right now with
Yes.
Y&R?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I think
Okay.
everybody who knows my voice knows that I haven't been the most uppity about Young and the Restless. And that's because we have a pattern with this show. I'm just gonna, you know what? Let me just break it up real quick. My problem is that I don't recognize the show anymore.
Okay.
I don't recognize, and when I say that, like obviously I know Victor and them. I know all of that. But I'm having a tough sell because currently I feel as though this show is written as a novel than a soap opera. Like a
Okay.
like a mystery thriller. When we get to the Sharon and Phyllis stuff, that is where I come up with, that's where I'm coming from.
Okay.
With the Damien, Lily, Holden, aka the not from As the World Turns characters, really, Josh? You could have gave me somebody else. Like you could have gave me. I mean, I know we can't take Lily's name away, but really, Holden and Damien, you couldn't give me a Charles or a Tyrone or somebody. You literally okay. Um, it's just to me, I'm struggling with the show. I'm really
Okay.
struggling. I'm struggling with Kyle and Summer and Claire. I don't know what the hell they did, but Claire, oh my God, we could have had it all with Claire. We still could have it all, but I'm not connecting with the show the way that I think I should be, and I do
Okay.
fault the writing for it.
And see, I have a different perspective because I haven't watched the show. Like I watched it when I was young, a little bit
Hmm.
with my mom, but like I haven't watched it like you. So I'm like newer.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like very exciting. It's like, oh, okay, all of these things keep happening, and then like I don't have any preconceived notion. Like I know everyone hates Adam. I love Adam
And
because I
see,
don't know
I
all
think
the.
they've written Adam wrong. I think Adam. I feel as though the problem with this show is they don't know which lane Adam's supposed to be in. To be completely 100, it's either he's this, or this. He should have been in the Sharon storyline a little bit more, considering their history. Um, I feel as though the Adam and Chelsea fans don't come at me because we talked about this. I don't get it anymore. Not this version. It's nothing against Mark or Missy. And I saw that tweet about Missy doing some stuff to get to her spot on the show. That was uncalled for and unacceptable. You know who you are. I ain't saying it on the show, but you know that was wrong. And Missy actually clapped back. Shady Sunday. But no, I just feel as though the show is very, for me, unbalanced, uneven, and I'm struggling. I am really struggling, and that's saying a lot considering that this is actually one of, I mean, all these shows are my favorite, but this is the one that obviously I'm connected to as well. But it's just like, eh, what are you doing here, Young? What's going on here?
What do you think, James? Because I like it.
Well, I was like, right now I'm in between. So I'm betwixt you guys. There are parts I don't like and parts I like. Actually, I like Adam and Chelsea. I actually like this week. I never thought, trust me, because the last alliteration was Justin Hartley and her. That's a whole different thing. So I never thought I would ever say that. But there are talks on that couch, the vortex,
Yes.
the couch. They really, and they had, I felt like they had honest adult talks. So they went through the whole week of that. And so I'm like, okay, I can see them together because I'm sorry, I don't like Billy and Sally. Don't like
Thank
it.
you.
Nope.
Thank you.
I don't either.
Nope.
I don't get
Nope.
it.
I don't get it either.
I don't get it.
No.
Wave my flag.
Unless it's
doesn't make sense.
Unless it's a substitute for Phyllis. I think he wants Phyllis. He doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
And I want Sally back on bold.
What
No,
is that?
I'm being honest because, again, I don't even know her. Who is this girl? Who is this
Who's that girl?
girl?
Es la niña. Who's that?
That girl. Okay, we don't got the rights. But it's like they really play Sally every. She was technically with Jack, but not sexually. Then she was Nick and Adam. Then she's with Billy by default.
Yeah.
I said what I said, and I'm not taking it back because it's like you do not know what to do with Sally anymore. And I love Courtney Hope. I think she's a great actress. They gave her material for the Emmy, she wanted. And then after that, what have they done with Sally?
I know they used to do nice stuff for you, but what have they done for you lately?
Like,
I do like her and Audra.
Okay, I was gonna say something.
Okay. Can I just say though, and like, come on, Jane. That date that Adam threw for her, like if she could say no. He is so charming and smooth. He was like,
yes.
Don't worry, I flew in dessert from New York. I was like,
I liked it. I'm sorry, Cass. I liked it too. I did like it.
So romantic. She can't say no.
It was so romantic.
I mean, here's the thing. This is the same two that had sex in Baltimore. Shout out to Baltimore. I'm just saying, Baltimore, Maryland's been getting a lot of love lately from all the soaps. I'm just saying, okay? But no, I think that's probably what my issue is that, okay, obviously they're quote unquote the end game. I guess that's what we're calling it. I don't believe in end games anymore, but hey, it is what it is. But it's just I'm still trying to get back into it. Maybe that's what it is. I'm still trying to get back into the Adam and Chelsea thing, but I'm still struggling. So give me 6 months.
Don't be broke up again, my man. You won't even have to worry.
The 6 months. I know. This week I was like, no, I like the Adam and Chelsea slowly, okay, because I didn't like Billy and Chelsea. That was too weird.
Right?
It was too weird. I was like, that's a little too weird. But this one here, okay, I can see this. This could, and he brought up Sally. I wouldn't even mind a triangle. So I'll take a triangle with that because I love Sally and Adam together. I do like Sally. I do like Sally and Adam together. But if they're not gonna go that direction, I'll take Chelsea. I think after this week, I was like, okay, I can see where this goes. I'm interested now.
Yeah,
I
agree.
But however,
mm-hmm.
Water has a lot to do. There's a lot to cleaning up to do. They do. They have bits and pieces of stuff, but as a whole, the show to me leaves a lot to be desired. I actually am enjoying, kind of people hate it, the Phyllis and Sharon storyline right now.
Oh, I love it.
Where it's going, but I like all because both actors are so good.
Yeah, saving grace.
That's what I'm saying. So both actors are good. I don't know what this really means or what's going on. I don't think it's Ian, folks. It's not Ian.
No.
I was cracking up when they were laying. They woke up.
Oh my God! I laughed.
Yeah, that was a comical moment.
I was cracking up.
I laughed so hard. She's like, oh, I was like, oh, they're all like, oh. I mean, and both of them sniping. They're bringing up history, which we like, Candice. We like history.
We like this, yeah.
But I was waiting for them to bring up what she said. 20. I was like, okay, that was the big turning point. Was that? I was saying, wasn't it when Drusilla died and
Thank you.
Also, wasn't that the big moment?
Thank you.
I'm like, not the fountain scene. That's fun and funny. But I'm like, pushed out down the stairs scene.
When she had a coma, when she went into a coma, so we're going all the way back there.
I said originally though, it was you were fighting over the phone.
And that's
what died. Well, died.
Died.
And Sharon went over. That's a great scene, folks. You can go on YouTube and watch it. And yeah. So I'm with you, Kelly. I mean, it's like it's a ploy. It's a soap trope. Like Marlena and Kristen in a room or whatever. It's fun. Kate and all that. To me, this is a fun storyline. I am curious though, how long are you gonna let this go? Who it is, and what is the end game? Is it for them to be friends after this?
I hope not.
Candice is not amused today at all.
No, it's not because okay. Here's my problem. To be honest, this is my big issue. Sharon and Phyllis are not Jill and Catherine. 1. 2, this whole scenario about, well, who could it be? I'm so over the whodunits of these shows. I am over the standalone episodes because again, since 2019, that's been the whole thing. Is they're not gone light. They're not inside the light. This storyline reminded me when I saw it. I was waiting for Saw. If you are a fan of horror films, you know the movie Saw. That's
Absolutely.
what this was.
That's the first thing I thought of.
I was waiting for Homeboy to roll out on his bike like, and I'm like, okay, we all know it's not Ian Ward. So right. So I'm just like, is this the like I'm really struggling, you guys, because I know now it's like who is the one, the puppet master behind all of this. It has to be somebody that knows the history. So now we got to go through the book. Ian Warren, we know he's alive because he popped his eyes open like Jason. We know it. Like, you also got to put Ashland Locke and all these people. But like you said, James, it goes back to Drusilla. Unless Young and the Restless, you're going to finally pull the trigger, I'm not here for it. I'm sorry, I'm not.
I found
what
Vic
is
on
his
Facebook.
name?
I found Vic on Facebook.
I
found on Facebook.
By the way, are you guys writing down what you think is going to happen on Young and the Restless? Use Vic.
St. John. His character. What is his character?
Tucker.
Was Tucker around back then at all? Was he around back then?
Yeah, Tucker was around like 2008, 2009, but not the Drusilla part.
Okay.
See that, and that's the thing is that, okay, look, side note, we know Joshua Griffin. Yes, I'm giving his government name because I'm frustrated. We know he writes mystery novels and thrillers and stuff like that. And so that's why I said, to me, this show is not a novel, if that makes sense. I am over the Sharon and Phyllis. You guys, because at the end of the day, Phyllis is never going to take ownership of the things that she has done. She always wants, like, she's like, well, Sharon should have done this. Baby girl, you've done stuff too. Phyllis, people still haven't forgot that you hit Cricket and Paul, even though I was high-fiving you that day. But then you got Sharon over there. I'm going to try to be a good person. Where's Lily in all of this? If we're going to do this, why doesn't Lily have something to say towards Sharon and Phyllis for the demise of her mom? You know what? Let it be Lily. There, I solved the mystery.
Juwan says, and then Chad says that it's Daniel.
I mean, at this point,
who knows?
I mean, okay, because look, whoever
Maybe
it is,
and I said this real.
No, I said it would be really shocking, again, if we can't get Drusilla. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't think y'all know. I'm a Young and Restless writers. I love y'all. You know, I love all the writers in daytime. But I have a feeling you guys do not know who it is. Y'all just playing along. You're just trying to figure out who you can plop out of the sky and who can sign on for a contract to come on Young and the Restless. That's what I honestly think. Because, again, you're creating this next mystery of, ooh, who's doing all this? Who's playing with their lives? Ooh, stay tuned and everything. And then you got to go through the history of, is it Ashland Locke? But it's somebody that knew about Phyllis. So you got to go through that like you just did with Tucker. And yeah.
Maybe it's Diane.
That would give her something to do other than remodeling the Abbott house. When does that become a storyline? That's what it's.
That should just be a one-day thing, right? That they just say, "Oh, we're gonna remodel the house," and that's it.
Unless you find some hidden secret, if you find a hidden door with a hidden, like a long, that's what, you know what? That's where
a hidden chamber,
right?
That's gonna defeat Victor. Something's in the chamber to defeat Victor.
So over this.
She wanted coffee, and coffee was brewing. I love it. I was like, that's right. She wanted some coffee, and coffee was made.
So, what do we need to talk about? What do you think about Lily and her date?
I'm with shady folks. Oh, so now we give her a black man all of a sudden after all
Thank you.
Oh, okay. You're a Black History Month?
Okay. Beyond the Gates is a real thing, y'all.
I think so. It's like, oh, now I'll give Lily a black man. Oh, okay.
I mean, okay, I'm going to say this. I feel as though, there's a lot to uncover with this. There is that part. It's like, okay, now you give her somebody of darker skin being black. That, I mean, that's what everybody's looking at. It's like, oh my gosh, now all of a sudden, after all these years, because there's a rumor out there that homegirl only wanted white guys. I don't know that. I don't know if that's in the contract. I doubt that is. People stop lying. Okay.
Right.
Okay. The other issue is this. The names, like I said, as the World Turns fan, you could have named these two characters something else. You could have named them James, or you could have named them Charlie or something. Lily, Holden, and Damien.
I know.
I mean, okay, I guess you're gonna, you know what? You're paying homage to your As the World Turns roots. God bless.
Yeah.
I'm kind of torn with the storyline, and it's mostly Damien. I'm hoping he's a villain, and not a villain with a heart.
He's a villain.
I want him to be. No, like all jokes aside. Yes, his mother is dying. He feels like he was cheated out of a father. I want him to be straight. Don't seriously, young Restless, do not have him be the softy, because I see potential. And when you got Victor Newman kind of like trying to figure this guy out, you're onto something. You're gonna weaken him. I know you are. I know. All right, I'm gonna try to be positive. Let me be positive. Okay. Lily's in a front burner storyline.
Here's something positive. Okay. She was so tough. Like, she did not give him any room. She was like, this is the way it is, and this is the way it's gonna be. And he tried to ask her a question, and she's like, no, we're not talking about me now, are we? No, we're not. We're talking about you. I was like, dang, Lily. She was like really tough. I was surprised.
Yeah. It's. I know. I guess we'll see. I mean, the storyline, I said before I was into because of the mother-son dynamic stuff. Right. Now we got Holden looking at the homegirl, and she's like, I didn't tell Nate everything. Yeah, it was a little more than, oh my God.
That made me mad too. Oh, that made me so mad.
But see,
what did I say last week? She has to tell him the truth.
You say that.
Yeah.
He wasn't mad. Why didn't you just tell him all of it?
I know.
Now you're gonna lose that hot ass man.
Well, I mean, the other one's hot too. So I mean, I guess it's.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You take the good, you take the bad. When you got a hot guy.
Yeah. I mean, you get a dark hot guy or a light skinned hot guy. I mean, I don't know.
Milk chocolate, dark chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, either way. Does she really lose? I mean, really? Does she lose?
No.
No. It's not really. She wins either way. She wins.
Yeah,
I'll tell her. that dress she had on, that velvet, whatever number with her, it was like bam. It was ass,
That was so pretty. Yeah.
I told you that's the reason that girl's my girl crush. Suleika Silver is giving body yada 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 yada.
Okay, you're the best.
Oh, she just makes me mad because it can't be that bad. Like, just tell him, you know what's gonna happen now. It's gonna come out, and then he's gonna be devastated. Nate is gonna be devastated. He's gonna be like, "Why didn't you just tell me? See, now I never can trust you."
And I remember she said to Sally, with the whole Amy stuff, it feels like a family, and she's not used to that.
And she's gonna ruin it.
Of course. They say, yeah, the beginning, that makes sense. The beginning, oh yeah, what you said makes sense. But now that you know, which is, I thought maybe he was the half brother. No, I get all that. It was just, y'all be shocked too. Somebody from my past, all of a sudden, it's going to be my man's half brother. I wouldn't do that either at first. Like, what the fuck am I going to do with that?
Using a different name too, and you're like, okay.
Yeah. But I'm like, however, after you really figure all that out, but she has a secret. Let's hold a secret. So I don't know. I all those storylines. The only
Maybe it's Lucy.
What? Was Lucy?
Maybe Lucy is the one.
No, I would say this though. I know some people because I did Spaces last night and whatnot, and I actually said this too. If in a perfect world where everybody can still be shocked at something, what if it's Paul Williams?
And that's my brother too.
But y'all, I'm going to say it. Recast the role. You're welcome, America. Bring Paul. I mean, because it would actually make sense. We've been saying for years Paul was going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Take a look at his sister Patty. Unless it's Patty. Hey, but I think it would be more meaningful if it's Paul. Because think about it. Yeah, he loves Sharon because of Dylan, the Dylan connection, but also there's some other things that Sharon has done. Phyllis. There's no love lost between those two. But at the end of the day, his daughter was murdered for no reason but for revenge. And that, my friends, is why Paul would go crazy a little bit. And nobody would think think about all the things that's happened to Paul. Him in cricket, his job, his health,
heart attack,
his mental state, his children. Like, he finally is going to. But I know, folks. I know, yeah, it would be interesting, but I know. But Paul wouldn't do that. We need Paul on the show. He wouldn't do something like that. Well, no, they're saying they'll probably say that this would be out of character for Paul.
Oh, in general. Yeah.
We just gave you reasons why he probably would. Again, his daughter was killed
for no reason.
For no reason. But again, it's going to be day player number 68.
What did we not talk about?
Damien is living a facade. It ain't easy. Ain't pretty. Not you, girl.
I'm trying to think what we didn't talk about yet.
Please let Damien be straight up villain. Like, and also using Lily to get into Hamilton Winters. I'm sorry. That's the only saving grace. Because I know what Young and Restless is trying to do with Damien and Lily by having some of the Neil and Drew.
Right.
You know, like the way that they met, it was kind of like a shadow of, hey, watch where you're going at. Do you know who I am? Like that kind of thing. And then you have it where Damien is kind of now like invested in Lily, but is he invested in Lily for being Lily or her connections?
Yeah, I think that he's bad. Like, I don't think he wants to make up with his mom. I think he's only doing it because that's how he can get to Lily. That's the only way he can get to Lily. No, I didn't even think about that, Candice. So that's a good point. He could be just using her to get to the company.
Because
Because
remember,
that fancy, what's the fancy named guy? Dumas
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah, the author
He's
and
gonna be
everything.
a bad guy.
Right. And to
Right?
me, I'm going to be honest, Young and Restless, I think you're sneaky, but you're not that sneaky because I've picked up on this, and I don't know if James and Amanda has picked up on it. I truly believe you guys are about to reintroduce Tucker.
Probably.
Because his name has been dropped a lot lately.
Yes.
And so I don't know if Tucker is the nose and Damien is sort of like the higher up. Because remember what Victor said last week to like there's nothing really shady. Like, he's a good businessman. But darn good and well, there's shady somewhere.
Shady. Right.
Mm-hmm. It's shady over there.
Yeah.
So
One thing I do like is that Nick is switching gears. That he is still suspicious. There's something up. And that him and Dan is like, come on, wait a minute. He's putting two together.
Right.
So obviously Nick will be coming in to help rescue them or something. So I'll be in there.
Right.
Maybe with Daniel in tow. But not telling Billy was good. Don't tell him anything. But yeah, those two, it's because Nick's like, it's just too much of a coincidence. Everything is going down. So I like that he's still on it.
How do you guys feel about this whole Sharon and Nick situation?
I want them together.
Yeah, we want them together.
Do you think the show is going to do it?
Don't know. I mean, they keep putting them in each other's orbits. But then with Phil's going, what do we have in common? Nick. So, but I feel like they're putting Nick and Billy together. I feel like they're going that direction. So I don't know. That's the whole thing about this unpredictable writing. We don't know. Like, it's always like, when they had that dream sequence, it was like Phyllis and Billy. I thought they didn't know they were going there again. Besides business.
That reminds me. Billy is gonna be worried about her, and he's gonna be all trying to get all in it, and Sally is not gonna like that.
No.
And thank God. Thank you so, Jesus. You are real.
So there you go. That'll probably break them up.
Right.
But then again, now here's the question of the hour. What do you do with Sally? If Billy and Sally break up and everything, because I see what they're also trying to do with Audra and Sally. Okay, on my little soapbox here. Young and Restless, Sally and Audra are not Chelsea and Chloe. I just want to let you know that. Thank you.
Thank God.
So here's the deal, Candice. She met Holden. And Sally was getting looks. She was like, like whatever. What if those two get together?
I noticed that. I was like, wait. She's checking him out.
He was. So
I mean, I don't blame her, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't blame her either. So if Billy and her get shot, she's like, fuck this shit. Her and Holden meet at a bar and they have drinks and they sleep together. Which makes Audra go, well, maybe I do still have feelings for him a little bit. And they're friends. Wrote it all right there, everybody. Good night. See you next week. I wrote it. We don't do this.
He's already wrote the show.
I wrote the show. We don't do this. Big pen. I'll do on Instagram. Big pens. On Instagram. Be closer.
But I wouldn't mind that. But then it goes back to what I said earlier: is when it doesn't work out for Sally and another guy, they have her in another guy's orbit, which is okay. That's fine. Sally's an attractive young woman. But is this what she's becoming? The town bicycle?
Yeah.
Everybody getting a turn?
Like in a ride. Come on, ride the train. You can ride a choo-choo ride. Come on, ride the train. It's a choo-choo.
Oh, wait. Speaking of, hey, James, Raymond, since you said something about a train, I want to take this opportunity to also give a shout out to Amtrak. Amtrak, here's the deal. Nobody's flying. Okay?
Screw that noise. I'm going to get on a plane right now.
If you want to go to New York, like Baltimore to New York, did you know that if you go after 10 p.m., it is under $50 one way? That's a steal. That's a deal.
It is.
Only on Amtrak.com. Can you also sign up for Amtrak rewards?
I'm an Amtrak member.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Me too.
If you want comfortable seats, reliable scheduling, and a good time, go to Amtrak.com. Tell them Candice sent you.
Exactly.
At JLJ Media.
At JLJ Media.
JLJ Media.
I mean, he took a train from there to get to Capital City Web Awards.
I did. My plane got canceled. I had to get a train. I'm like, F me. I took a train from Chicago to Washington, D.C. and got there 2 hours before the show was supposed to start. Got to my hotel. Everybody was tracking me too. It's so funny. Got to my hotel. It was 90 degrees humidity. It was hot in D.C. that day. Changed my velvet suit. And then I was starving. And the pizza I got was nasty. I got pizza down the street. It was nasty.
You had pizza?
No, I didn't eat it because it was too salty. I had to throw it out. Went to Five Guys and went to fucking expensive burgers. Ate that. Head over to I got there. I did on the well. Like, where is this thing? It's not. Where is it? I got there and I heard Candice and my girl Carolina scream when I walked through the door.
Yeah.
But I was like, we were all following you, James. Like you made it. I'm like, I know it was crazy. I know I was gonna make it.
Hey, Young and Rusty, you see what happened just now? We were more invested in talking about that than this.
Totally.
And that's not shade. It's just, again, we know what you guys are capable of doing. And again, yes, shout out to Sharon Case and Michelle Stafford for that, 19 or 20th standalone episode that Young and Restless has done since 2019. But it's just some things are not clicking, and it's supposed to click. Like, I'm supposed to be like, oh my gosh, who has the dirt on who's doing this to Sharon and Phyllis? Nothing. And then they both call Nick, and again, you playing with the Sharon and Nick fandoms out there. I officially told everybody I am done. I am done, with believing that it's going to happen, because it makes no sense on this end. I see some potential. I'm going to still hold out hope for Claire being evil.
I'm convinced the evil's going to come out. No one believes me.
It should have came out a little. It should have been, the turning point should have been when Homegirl literally poisoned Aunt Jordan. And when before that, she was like, yeah, I've been faking all this time, working with the, trying to be all goody goody. That is your hint, folks, where it's like tick, tick.
That's what I thought too. I was like, she's saying all these things.
Yeah.
But they sound true.
Right. Her and Kyle, the way she's like, I love you. Like, I want everybody to respect our relationship. Click, tick, tick. Her and Summer.
Agree.
Tick, tick, tick. This girl better go. I'm giving a time frame. If by July, if this girl is not a villain or go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I'm done. I'm going to stop believing. I'm like Journey. I will stop believing that this show is going to make Claire into a villain.
I think that Diane is bad too. They're both bad.
Oh, I officially gave up. I gave up. Y'all just
James? What were we gonna say, James?
Sorry, James.
So they are, they do Diane. Vita works for ex-husband works for Amtrak.
Okay.
It's her ex though, so.
I mean, you still get benefits though.
Foreign chairs don't get them out of there. Yeah, they show the scenes from next week. I don't know. It's because it's Sharon Case, Emmy winners, Sharon Case and my girl Michelle Stafford. I like the storyline, and so I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. Hopefully we get some kind of great conclusion to it. Give me somebody surprising, please. Somebody we don't expect. Give me something good. Yeah, because you could give us anybody their past. Her sister Avery, bring her back. Shit, I don't know. Bring her on there. Bring anybody from the past. I would love it from the past. Oh my God. Bring in Michael. Sure, maybe you doing it.
Sure, give me Dylan McAvoy.
Right, give Dylan doing it.
Anybody. The original Dylan McAvoy. Yup, I'm being shady, so I don't know what. I want Steve back with Young and the Restless.
Or anything. So I think I was thinking at first maybe it's Victor. At first, take it off.
Here, okay. Y'all know I love some Victor Newman. You know that Eric Braeden is the icon, the legend. If there was a Mount Rushmore of soap stars, he would be on it.
Yeah, he'll be on it.
Yep. Definitely.
But Young and the Restless, I am saying this with love. Not everything can be Victor. You know, this is
kind of. Poor man's been shot.
Right, and say now I will say this. I like the fact that they've talked about that, like especially with Victoria, and I know that was like a couple of episodes ago. But I thought that right there was something that was like, oh, so you do have the kids talking about the what if, God forbid, Victor is gone. What right. You know, what is the plan here? And so far, Young and Restless, I think that's the takeaway is you need to start setting stuff up. Yeah. Not saying that anything's going to happen to him, but you need to start grouping in who's the next wave here. Who is going to do A, B, C, D, F, G, because it can't all be Victor, Jack, Nikki, Victor. You can't do that.
Balance.
Balance. Right. Balance. And you know what? I'm going to say this too, because I just realized it when James said it. Yes. Sharon Case and Michelle Stafford, look, they are in the class with Mara West, Kim Zimmer, Beverly McKenzie, where they can turn shit into gold. But I also realized what month this is. This is their anniversary month, March. Mm-hmm. So I'm actually going to cross my fingers here that we are building up to something. And when by the end of the month, I can go and say, oh my God, like, good job, Young Restless. You was stirring the pot to make sure that this meal was perfect. I'm actually going to say that. I am actually going to change my tune a little bit. I'm saying it on here.
James, we changed our tune.
Okay. I'm going to pray to Soap Jesus that by the end of this month, Young and Restless, you're going to be like this. Candice, we know, girl. We know. We've been through this road before. We told you to hold our hand, and we're going to lead you to a promised land. And look at that. Bam! And I'll be like this. Oh, my God. Like, James, can I come on and talk about it? Like, oh, my God. It was so good. Oh, my God.
Can we like, no, because you said that it was horrible, so no.
And then I'm gonna say, well, James taught me how to be shady and not apologize for it.
Right? Exactly.
Exactly. I don't know. This show is interesting because I go back and forth. There's times when I'm excited to watch it. Times I'm like, okay. Right now, for me, it's been EastEnders first, and then Beyond the Gate second. Actually, then General Hospital third, Bold fourth, and Wynonna fifth. That's how I've been watching. I don't watch days, so that's what I've been watching, and that's been the order. And it changes weekly. I mean, every week sometimes Bold gets below, but right now Wynonna's been on the bottom rung. But I said the saving grace for me is the Sharon and Phyllis storyline. I know a lot of folks don't like it. For me, I think it's entertaining at least. It's something entertaining. Yeah. These actors, they're doing history, which I love, and they're good. They're good. They have chemistry. They're good together as enemies. And I am curious to see. I do want to know who's behind it. I want to know who's behind it. I do.
Me too.
I'm thinking there are probably other characters too. I mean, we're talking their 30-year history hating each other. I mean, like, what does that mean? Anybody?
I mean, if they were to really pull the trigger,
and
surprise us, and have. I'm just gonna say, they have Victoria Rowell come out as Drusilla.
Oh my God!
Yo, you think? Look, I'm gonna be honest. If that happened,
I have a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. I'm sorry.
I would lose my mind.
I wouldn't be able to talk. I would actually pass out. I'll pass out. And
you said her mouth wouldn't move. So Victoria Rowell, come back on the show. Shut Candice up and bring Victoria Rowell back.
I didn't say. I said I would pass out. I said I would pass out. I wouldn't know what to say. In all honesty, like, Young and the Restless would need this. I'm gonna be honest. Young and the Restless needs this.
I know. No, I know.
Because Bold, let's be honest, like within a couple of weeks, Bold, because March Madness is happening.
Right.
And we all know Bold usually does something bold.
Yeah.
And their anniversary is this month too. Bold doesn't, Bold has already got their win with this whole Finn Luna situation. They got that. They got this.
Right.
Beyond the Gates, the show was on Saturday Night Live last night. That's a win. General Hospital, one sweeps, in my opinion. Days, well, everybody's waiting for the 60th season, with James's favorite character to come back. But Young and Restless, you need this win. You need a win. Yeah, for goodness sakes, you need this.
I agree.
But again, it'll be day play number 68. Just let's.
I know.
Wow, let's hope it's somebody good. Somebody really good.
Wow me, shock me, shake me, roll me. I don't know.
Anything else to say?
Do all that to me too.
Before we end the show. Anything else to say before we end the show? It's already 12:33.
Wait, we're ending the show?
It's been an hour already.
Did we miss something? Did we miss anything?
You missed anything? That's all happened. We've been on for almost an hour.
Oh, bad.
I got another shot for this. I think we kind of got it. I think we kind of got it. I don't think say that, but there's anything else we really missed. Not really.
Yeah. Okay.
That was it. Remember, it was a lot of Sharon and Phyllis. That was a lot this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Their convos cracked me up.
Me too. Their whole trying not to.
Oh my god, they cracked me up.
Hilarious.
I seriously was waiting for the little man to come out with the bicycle.
I know. Very Saw-esque. Very Saw.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. The chat said that too. That they got this Saw vibe.
It's very Saw-esque.
How many people is in the chat?
Right now, there's like 40-something to 33 now.
Wait a minute. I do have a question for the chat. Hi guys. I'm gonna ask the question. Who do you think if you were the writer of the show, who would you want to be behind the voice? Would you want it to be a Paul, a Lucy, a Drusilla, which would bring in ratings?
Drusilla up already.
Yeah. Will it be James? James, are you gonna be on Young and the Restless now? Is there something you need to tell us?
God, I can't tell you. If I could, I couldn't tell you.
Even if I couldn't.
I don't live far from Television City. I don't. I was actually over there the other day. But that's all I can say. That's all I can say.
That's suspicious.
I've been to Prospect Studios. I've been to both.
You know that video resurfaced on TikTok.
Which one?
Of you and Tony at Prospect Studios for the fly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. We did that. We were there. I was there. We did it.
Yeah, I remember.
I was there. I with Tapiana and Nicholas.
Yeah.
I'm playing the new Malcolm. That's what Kenneth said. That's funny. He dead, Kenneth. We can play on dead Malcolm.
No, me and Candice saw Vincent
Irizarry. She still talks about this 2 years later. But no, Young and Restless does need a win. And this, to me, I feel as though this is the storyline to do it. Because you're right. It's a 30-year-old history, a 30-year-old feud between these two women. If the payoff does not succeed, then it's sort of like The Secret with Damien. Like everybody was like, okay, what is the big secret that Damien has? I get it. Got it.
Well, right now, who is Billy talking to?
Oh, yeah, that too.
Who is Billy talking to?
Not Victor.
Tucker.
I hope so. I love Tucker.
Because Tucker would fit into right now two storylines. Two storylines. The Audra and Holden.
Right.
Because Audra and Tucker's passed. And then this whole thing about Billy, even Damien too. Like Damien, Billy, and all that stuff.
Yeah, they all know. Yeah, they all Tucker.
All I know is I'm counting down to see my girl Abby back. Go ahead, Melissa.
Where in the hell is Abby? Look, the other day Victor was talking and he was like, my daughter's married to him, so he's my son-in-law. And I was like, what daughter? What is he talking about? I forgot Abby existed for a second.
I mean,
I was like,
sometimes
what
the show
daughter
does
is he talking
too.
about?
Well,
Like,
she
Victoria's not
she went back filming this week, so we should see,
Good. I love her.
You know what? Oh, what if it's Abby that's doing it?
That would be funny. Me and James interviewed her. She was so sweet. Oh my gosh.
This was great. This was great.
Melissa's a New England Patriots fan just like me. We cried that our team didn't make it.
Yeah, she was so sweet. Wow.
Yeah.
I agree. I totally agree. She's nice. Melissa Ordway. It's Mamie. Look at Mamie.
I mean,
why not?
Shoot, just
chill.
Just give us anybody. At this point, that's what I think is going to happen. See, this is my top 4 picks.
Okay.
Jeremy Stark.
Yeah.
Ashley Locke.
Okay.
No, it could be Amy Wilson. But I'm going to put Amy Wilson in the mix. There you go. And then, who else was around during this time? You know what? Just pull the trigger. Paul Williams.
Yeah. Yeah. They can fight it out.
And have Paul Williams be played by Peter Ruckel.
That's the show there.
No, James knows why I said that too.
I know. That's we'll end the show there at that point. Thank you guys for watching Watermain Spotlight. Thank you, Candice, for coming on. Thanks
Not
for
a problem.
Amanda Russ doing this. We'll be back next week. We'll show you back for Bold, of course. Back next week. We'll be back next week. It's the 9th.
Yep. Go to bic.com and tell them JLJ Media sent you, and we would like them to be sent to us.
I'm looking them up right now. I'm doing stuff right now. I got some ideas. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good week.